Last year we saw Jakeem obviously make a lot of plays down the field, but now you have guys like Cantrell and Willies on the outside. How does that make the field look different, especially for a player like you on the inside when you have two players like that on the outside that demand a lot of respect?
That's a lot of help. Those big outside guys, they'll take those safeties out sometimes, and we'll be one-on-one with nickels and other safeties. So it'll be a good job because one-on-one, we're very hard to cover.
How much pressure have you put on yourself, especially this year, with such a player like Grant leaving, you kind of filling in that role? You've been obviously involved a lot in the last couple of years, but now stepping up in that role, how much do you put on your shoulders?
I put a lot on my shoulders just because I know the type of athlete that I am and where I want to go and who I want to be. And Jakeem did a great job of, teaching me the ins and outs of the inside receiver position. So I would say I put a lot of pressure on myself to, just step up and try to fulfill those shoes.
Cam, your name keeps coming up throughout the whole offseason. We ask anybody, what receiver's stepping up. What has enabled you to really step up this offseason and take over that spot?
It's really just the heart. It comes with heart and hard work and preparation. You have to prepare your body mentally and physically to go out there and take those snaps each and every day. And Jakeem did that last year, and I'm ready to fill in that role.
You won the belt, the fastest man belt in the spring. How much flack do you get from your teammates? They always trying to challenge you to take that belt, or how does that go?
Yeah, they try to challenge me, especially Stockton. Stock got some burners. He's real fast, and all those guys, Kiki. We got some pretty fast guys. I just came out on top.
Who played behind you in the scrimmage on Saturday?
Kiki QT, yes sir. And he's done a great job. He's been doing a great job. Just learning the receiver position. He has great speed, great hips, and he can get those defenders to move them hips and get open.
What about the other inside position you played on?
On the other side, Giles was there, and I can't remember who else was at the other Y. But really, it's just really a rotation right now, just to see, who's going to be ready on Saturday. So I feel like all the inside receivers are doing a good job of making plays.
With the new special teams coach, Coach Robinson, has the punt return philosophy changed? I know a lot of people are always kind of wondering why you're not returning it. And maybe that's, philosophy of Coach Kingsbury. But has that philosophy changed at all?
Yeah, the philosophy has changed a little bit. I'll be able to take a lot more chances. Last year we were a lot of defensive safe and things. So it was really hard to get a return, or if you did, you weren't getting a lot of yards on it. So this year, you can expect big things.
So this year they're going to let you maybe take one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good to hear.
Anything else?
Yeah. What DBs have stood out to you so far, Cam? Going against?
Really all the DBs. All those guys do a great job. Justice, Jay Sean, Peyton, even the freshmen, Desmond, Kevin Moore, Douglas Coleman. A lot of those guys do a great job. Because you face a lot of different coverages and different mans. So you have to, prepare differently for each DB.
Anybody give you more trouble than the other? Two guys?
No, really Justice. Me and him, we give each other a hard time just because, he's a big, longer type of nickel, and sometimes he get those hands on. I have to find ways to get him off, but it's really not any trouble there. I feel like my quickness and speed can get around a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, actually I did. Me and Zeus, we have a rotation, so sometimes he'll go first, sometimes I'll go first. So just competing for that starting spot.
What about some of the youngins coming up? Anybody impress you, the freshmen?
On the D-line?
Yeah.
I would have to say probably Joe Wallace for sure. Noah's one of those guys that they know what they're doing out there, so they've been doing real good at practice.
I'm asking all the defensive guys this, fully well that you're 17 days out. What's the biggest difference the fans are going to see from the defense this year?
Just a different attitude. Just we're going to be tackling better than we did last year. Getting to the ball more, having more excitement out there.
Has Caleb gotten to town yet? Is he already here?
Yeah,
How's that going?
He loves it here. He loves practicing here. He loves being here. He's comfortable here, so he's getting used to it.
What's your mindset getting a year off from football and then coming back and playing in the Big 12? What are you looking for? What are you excited for?
I'm just ready to get out there. It's been like you said, a year since I played, so just getting out there, getting to play in front of 65,000 people. Very excited to do that.
Coach Gibbs has talked about wanting you and Zeus to go 50-50. Is that helping keep both you guys fresh?
Yeah, that's one of the things that Coach Gibbs and Coach Patrick stress is we have depth, at D-line. So we'll be, rotating in and out of games, stuff like that. We'll never be too tired because we have depth.
What are your thoughts on Coach Patrick, just as a defensive line coach? What are some things that he's taught you, some things that you can, you'll always keep with you, or some things, you've learned from him this fall camp?
Definitely, he wants us to execute, get to the ball, have PBUs, just all that stuff. Just a different attitude on the D-line, because we had a lot of mistakes as far as in games, as far as, plays and stuff like that. So he wants to eliminate that, no more MAs, and, getting to the ball.
How do you go about eliminating those things, I guess, from his perspective? What has he done for y'all to do that, or what does he teach you? We have a lot of walkthroughs, watch a lot of film, go in there, and, he just shows us what we have to do, at practice, no more mistakes.
Anything else? Yeah, any offensive lineman that you've gone against that has impressed you in fall camp?
Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele is one of those guys.
What about?
He's just, he quick step, has a good feet, so, one of those guys from my area, so he's from San Antonio, right. So yeah, he's a good dude.
You didn't play against, just trying to remember, you didn't play against Steele in high school?
No, I didn't play him in high school, but I played just J-Stock when I was in 8th grade, so, we're used to each other.
Always do.
It was a little bit of punishment. Freshman didn't weigh in, so it was really supposed to be him doing 300 yards of board pushes, but it's a team thing, it's a family thing, so we got in there with him and we helped him out, helped him push through.
What's it like having Coach Foster doing that with you? Is that pretty cool?
Man, it's great, honestly, because if you see other position groups getting punished, their coach just sitting there talking to them while he just got down there and did it with us. So that shows a lot about his character.
What exactly did y'all do?
We did 300 yards of board pushes, side to side, yeah, not major.
You've always been a guy that has personality out here and it's fun, but it seems like you're taking an extra leadership role this year. Would you say that, and in what way?
I had to step up. I mean, I'm the oldest, but also just stuff back at home. I got 2 kids. I got mouths to feed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still a fun guy, but sometimes you got to get serious.
Seemed like the board pushes didn't bother you too much. Is
no,
that
yeah, I'm well conditioned. I didn't have to push boards, but I ran next to them. Probably did more yards than they did.
How often have y'all been running 2-back sets, or how often have you been in as a lead blocker type in like a pistol formation or even a 2-back shotgun formation?
I've been doing it for 2 years, but I'm starting to see more of it happening this year as we approach the first game. So hopefully I can keep that in for me and get it rocking and rolling.
What would you rather prefer, taking the handoff or springing, blowing somebody up for a big block and a touchdown?
Type of guy I am, I would much rather hit somebody and let Stockton or Felton break the long touchdown run. That's kind of the man I am.
Is there anybody, any young guy or anybody else at the gunner position who has your kind of ability for that job?
I would say Caleb Woodward. He's the most hardworking guy on our team. Him and Luke Stice. But yeah, he doesn't get tired, and I think that's something he can be really well at.
I assume you're first team guys there, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know who is on the other side?
Keyshawn Allen, I believe.
I think you take a half step back from your half son, half shit. Appreciate it.
My bad.
Q, I want to ask you, the other day you guys went over to the hospital and you talked about your kids and want to take a leadership role. What kind of impact did that have? I know you're obviously a family man, but I'm sure that kind of gave you a little bit more perspective as well, going over there and seeing what they're going through.
Oh yeah, for sure. I forgot the little girl's name, man, but I was hanging out with her most of the day, and she just lit my world up. I worked with Ronald McDonald House over the summer to get my practicum. It's just opened my eyes to see how they're happy knowing what they're going through. It's just a blessing to see them so excited and happy to live.
What are you getting here? You're doing that in connection with what class or what degree?
I graduated Saturday, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, sir. It was Human Development and Family Studies.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what you're planning to be? I mean, when you're done with football, do you know what you're planning to?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be a guidance counselor for elementary kids who grew up in poverty-stricken areas. Yeah, that's what I want to do in my life.
Have you got anything lined up on that yet since you graduated? Or still looking?
I don't want to say too much about it.
One more thing about what y'all are doing, the board presses. Is that something where in the past when you've been here that the whole position group would do it if somebody was being punished?
I'll tell you like this: if somebody in the running back room got punished, I am inside in a cold tub or something. I'm not staying out here. But there's just a maturity level of our team now, man. It's just if one fell, we off, and we got to do something together, pick each other back up.
How did you get out of it, though? You said you were just running along with them. How did you?
I just wanted to run. I squat a lot, so I didn't have to work on pushing the board, so I just ran,